Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 7 of 100 Million Possibilities show. So, I kind of had a aha moment last night, or I don't know if you've seen like a previous episode that was recorded while I was in bed. And today I kind of wanted to extend on the topic and talk more about it because this is something like really sort of life changing for me and hopefully for you too. A couple weeks ago, one of my clients was she wanted to put up like a telecall about entitlement, and that class was cancelled, but the topic kind of stayed with me. And basically, the premise of the telecall was that when you are when you feel that you are entitled to something, that you actually can't create that. It's the same as like when you decided that you deserve something, you can't have that in your life because it's mean like you are not responsible for that thing. Like for example, if you think that you are, let's say, you're entitled to uh, inheritance or something. Let's use that. So you kind of like whole your life you feel like you're entitled to that inheritance, and you are actually not creating your life, you're actually not making your own money because you live with that sense that you are entitled. So when that person whose inheritance you're expecting to die, then you're gonna have the money and all the wealth and riches. And the same like with relationships, the same with body. I kind of start to think about that because the kind of topic kind of intrigued me. How, like, if I deserve, what does it mean that I can't have it? So I was lying in my bed last night, and in the previous kind of short episode, I told about the lady who lives in my village. I didn't know about her, but another lady in the village told me about her, and how she can't take care of herself because her mother always took care of her, and it's almost like she felt like she is entitled to being taken care of. So when the mother died, there was no one else to take care of her because I think her husband died soon after as well. So now she is in that position. She lives in a dingy hotel that she used to own, and no one takes care of her. But she still lives with that sense that she has to be taken care of, but she can't take care of herself. And that's kind of got me thinking where I'm actually not taking care of myself. Because I kind of lived with the sense that I'm entitled to being taken care of from, let's say, from my parents, from my dad. And so most of my life, I actually lived with this sense like it wasn't like in front of my face. It wasn't like I was going out in the world and saying you have to take care of me. I actually kind of resisted that idea, that point of view. I kind of pushed it outside of me or away from me, and I was trying to take care of myself. I was trying like to make money, to take care of my body, to take care of my house, but it actually never went anywhere. I kind of was doing it's almost like haphazardly, like, or it was like hit and miss thing, like because I wasn't looking at that thing that someone has to take care of me. I was avoiding it, and I was trying to care of me, and I didn't really do that good a job as I could have. I do financially good. I have my own house. Have my own business. I kind of am, but it's almost like I'm doing it from force. Because when you are not in alignment with something, you have to do it from force. And even though money kind of comes easy to me, like house came easy to me, all the things around it, like maintenance of it, doesn't come easy to me. And when I kind of got this, I have to, that I actually wasn't taking care of me. I secretly expected someone to take care of me. And it's the same with my body. I kind of wanna, uh, I want to have more ease with my body, but I didn't go exercise. I didn't do like, I sort of eat healthy, but I wasn't like, it's almost like, again, was like haphazardly. Like, I'm kind of doing, but I'm not doing. And especially if at the back of your mind, you are constantly wishing for someone to take care of you. That means I wanted someone to take care of my body. I wanted actually someone to take it for a walk, cook for me, clean my house, and all these things. It's kind of twisted. And it's kind of hard to actually put it into the words. It's something like you have to look at it yourself. Like, where are all those hidden points of view that are kind of ruling your life, but you are not really know that they're ruling your life? And because last night, after I kind of got to that point where it's like I got the sense of it, because for the last couple of weeks, I actually kind of been thinking about, pondering about it, looking at it, and finally last night it hit me. That's what I'm doing. Where I'm kind of, and even like in the relationship, when you feel like you're entitled to something, when you're decided you deserve something, and it actually doesn't happen because it means like someone else is responsible for giving it to you. It doesn't mean that you are actually gonna go out and actually look for it, ask for it, or create that thing for you. When you're in, when you feel like you're entitled, like I mentioned with inheritance, when you are feel like you kind of wanna have wealthy and rich life, but when you are feel like when you live with that sense that someone else has to give it to you, that wealth, that means that you don't have to take care of that yourself. And it's and last night it kind of actually like it felt like everything is kind of hard, like looking after my house, looking after my money, even creating more money than normally. And this morning I woke up and it was so easy. I actually kind of cleaned my kitchen like properly, which I usually don't do. I kind of do one corner and then I can feel like I'm exhausted just from the thought of cleaning it. And I kind of like was wondering why is that? Why it's like washing dishes is not hard. Like just wash them. But there's always some kind of hardness, some kind of weird thing that's kind of twisted around it that didn't allow me to actually go and see what is in there. And when I finally got that, the point of view I was living with is that someone has to take care of me. It kind of lifted that heaviness off my shoulder. And it's like 1 p.m. right now, and I already cooked myself a meal. I already cleaned the kitchen. I've done some work on my business, even like in the business. For example, I really want. I'm building my website, and when you're creating something from that point of view that someone else has to create it for you, it's hard. It's really hard. But when you get the sense of back that you are responsible for whatever you are creating, it's kind of fun and it's kind of easy. And I've been like putting off doing even videos on YouTube about the things about my energy transformation sessions and all that thing is like when someone like when again when you live off the point of view that someone else has to do it for you, it's kind of hard and go and actually do it yourself. I kind of realized that last night I got my independence back from because I up until like 2000 when I was 24, I kind of was my parents kind of took care of me financially, and I still was living with them because I was in a university. And then in 2004, I decided that I want to be I want to live apart from them, and so I had to actually move to another country to be able to do that. But all this like point up until now, it was kind of again, it's like sort of taking care of me, sort of being responsible for myself, sort of being independent, and it's almost like I've been their child up until now, and it's actually so weird and freeing to have that. So I would like to actually, like, I know you if you have those point of view and you don't even know you have those point of view, I'm actually inviting you to look at where are like just ponder about where I'm entitled to, where I feel like I'm entitled to something, like to money, to body, to relationship, to this or that. Just look at it for a couple of days. Just look around you, because once I started to kind of ask the question, like life and people started to kind of give me those experiences, and I started to actually see myself in those places until I got to the last night where it finally clicked, and it was so awesome. And I actually can't wait what is actually possible now that I am actually responsible for my own creations, and no one else has to take care of me. And because I remember again when before I got this house, I was kind of again I was felt like I'm entitled to this house because this is a house my dad bought many years ago. And now when I look back, I do remember that when just weeks before I moved into to this house, because someone else lived in there and in here, and I did feel like I'm entitled to this place. And when I kind of let that go, it kind of all started to happen. But another thing, what I realized that in my head, I was kind of planning what I'm gonna do with the house. I'm gonna do yard. I'm gonna do like I have a terrace, a really nice terrace. I'm gonna do terrace, like really beautiful. How I'm gonna put things in my inside of house, and I got really excited. But when it actually came to the doing, it kind of all flat, uh, kind of all fall flat on the face. It's almost like I got these ideas. I got myself excited, and when I actually got to the doing, there was no excitement because it's almost like I'm not. It's not me who is gonna do that. Someone else has to do it. And now when I look back at it, in all these places where I was felt so frustrated that I got excited of doing something, and then when I had to actually go and do it, I felt so unexcited. I felt so like hopeless, and And yeah, it's almost feels like I'm born as a new. And so yeah, that's about this topic. And I'm inviting you to look at like just ponder. Don't like make yourself uh, don't go like head first, like trying to figure out about. Just ponder about. Do you feel where someone that you are entitled to something or you deserve something, and that's mean you have to have it? And because once you kind of let that those energies go, it's like a new possibilities opens up. So thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye bye.